we're doing 4 Christmas cards in less than 20 minutes. I'll show you how. It's really easy. All right, so these cards are some of the easiest, fastest cards you'll ever make. Now, I'm going to use a circle template. You can use a roll of tape, something round to trace around, any size, trace around. Okay, but I'm using a template. I'm doing 3 of these all at once. This is Strathmore postcards. It's watercolor paper that I've just taped down onto the back of a tablet because I needed something a little bit bigger than my cut up pieces of Coroplast. The tape I'm using is just plain old drafting tape. It is stickier than washi tape, but not as sticky as plain masking tape. So, but you can use anything you want. I am really excited here. I'm going to take and draw my circles with this number 8 round. And I'm just going to draw the circle with water. So you're not going to see what I'm doing until we start adding color. But the reason why I wanted to do that is so the edges weren't totally perfect. I'm taking this red, it's just the cheap paint from the fan palette here, and I'm going to put some dots of red. Whoosh! Let's zoom in. Look at that. We're going to put a couple more dots here. Whoops, that's not as wet right there, so I needed more water on it. All right, and now I think I'm going to grab, just to be weird, a little different, I'm going to grab some purple and drop a little bit of this purple in here. Might have to add a little bit of water to it to help it move around a bit more. And I'm going to take and just draw that along this edge. Boom. And I'm going to let that just sort of do its thing. Maybe put a little bit of that purple right over here. But you see how the edge isn't absolutely perfect, but it's pretty. And by not putting all of that color right up here in the, maybe a little bit more right here, I'm leaving the center area here with not much color. So that way it looks like a highlight. We're going to move on to the next card. We're just going to let that one dry. I think it's going to be up high, maybe high in center. The thing here. So see, drawing around with my brush and filling it in. I want to make sure it's evenly wet. Boom. Take that off. So, like magic, I'm going to take some of this, it's kind of a green gold color, and I'm going to sort of draw it on and let it puddle out at the edge. And see if it will do some of that whooshing around like the red one. That's kind of cool. I think this one's going to end up with some stripes. And if I put the stripes on right now, they're going to be very fluid. So I might put a few stripes on right now. And I think I'm going to go with sort of an ultramarine blue. And I'm going to just draw that on here. Ooh, it mixed with that green gold color. I'm going to take it right through my highlight too. That's pretty. I like how it's puddling over here on this edge. It's like it's drawing it through and then dropping. Maybe we'll even let it tip back just a smidge since I've got such a good amount of water on there. But look at that. It's staying in that ball and not working its way out. A little bit darker right there. That's cool. Another one. We're going to get the third one done. And then I'll dry. Or you could let them dry naturally. You don't have to dry it with a hairdryer. I think this one's going to come this way just a little bit. And it's going off the edge. Quick, easy, very beginner friendly. And if you stick around to the end, we'll do one with the inside of the roll of tape on another piece of paper. So stick around if you want to see me use this as a template. And I'm going to make this one orange. Fun color. Ooh. Look at that. That's a juicy, citrusy orange. Kind of bringing it around. I think what I'm going to do, if I can do it quick enough, is I want to go and get another orangey color, orangey red. I'm going to bring that one in and I'm going to go right like this and swirl it in and then swirl it out. Ooh, see what it does. See which way it goes. So this one I got a little bit of that color. I didn't go all the way to the edge of the water, so I need to take it all the way to the edge, don't I? There, that's all the way to the edge. If it goes outside the edge, that's okay. What I'm planning on doing is a little bit of detail with a pen. We're going to dry it and do our bits of detail. So now I'm going to do just a little bit of detail with a pen. This pen just happens to be UMN 155-28. So I love this pen. It's got the perfect size tip for me. I am going to go and draw. I'm going to have to rotate it slightly so that my hand can move around. I'm going to put the little topper. It's just a box, a little rectangle with a loop. And I am going to draw around the edge. It's not perfect. I don't want it to be perfectly on here. And if I do a couple extra lines, I think that's kind of cute. And a string coming down to hold it. And I think I'm going to make little loops. And then coming out from behind that loop, look at that. And then thicken up that line so it looks like it's the ribbon. Boom. And I can leave that plain, or I could go in and color it. I do have a gold metallic pen. So I think I'm going to put some gold metallic on here. I'm coloring the outside edge. And I'm leaving a highlight right there. I'm going to come up underneath of that loop. And I'm going to leave the ribbon just pen. Next one, we're going to do the same type of thing. We're going to give it a little rectangular box. I'm going to make it have a little scoop on this one. The extra little loop for hanging. I'm going to draw around it. It's amazing what putting even a messy outline, so you don't have to be perfect. See, you don't have to draw straight on. Put that extra little round and round. Oh, that just makes it look sweet. I'm going to draw a little bit of shadow. And this one's not getting a bow. I can even go in and lightly, look at this, just lightly define my stripe. Sort of a dotted line or a dashed line. Look. Oh, that's cute. And I think that one's getting a silver. Now these are all cards that I'm going to be sending out to family and friends. And you know what? Being able to do cards really fast just makes it so much better. And then this one, that bright orange. I love that orange. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Doesn't have to be perfect. Look at that loop. Don't make them perfect. If you make them perfect, then everybody knows if you didn't do it exactly right. But if you're purposefully making them a little bit wonky, then it's perfectly imperfect. Oh, that's so cool. This one, quick little outline. One of the neat things about doing the outline like this is that you can catch like a little highlight on the outside edge that you wouldn't necessarily have caught. Oh, sweet. That's cool. And I think I'm going to go back to the gold just because this one's a warmer color. Say that's like that. The little ha ha ha. Whoa, those are so cute. All right, I am going to, with my pen, I'm going to put my, I made these, I'm going to put my little signature on here. You don't have to. You do not have to sign it if you don't want to. Since my signature is just a little glyph, I'm doing it. All right, we're going to pull the tape off of these. And if you're sticking around for the one more being done with the tape roll, awesome. That's going to happen in just a second. But I want you to see that I did all 3 of these card fronts in 15 minutes, less than 5 minutes. Whoops. Okay, that happens. I just tore the tape because I didn't use my heat tool on the tape. So I tore the paper. And you know what? It's not going to be a problem. This is a Christmas card and it's a quick Christmas card. So what I can do is I can actually cut this ornament out and put it on top of another piece of paper. And I'll show you what that looks like at the end. So I'm warming up the tape to break that adhesive so it doesn't tear any more of my cards. There we go. See how nice that is. And that one. And now I'm going to show you how to use the inside of your tape roll, which is exactly the same as how you do it with the template. Look at that. We're going to take this, drop it on here, grab some water, run it around the inside. Just find something that has an opening. Cookie cutters work really well for this too. So my water has a little bit of color in it. That's awesome. I think this one is going to be a red one again, because I like that red. And I'm going to just do it with stripes and let them bleed together. But you see how that edge of the water is keeping it from going out into the rest of the paper? Oh, that's cute. It looks furry. It looks fuzzy and furry. And when it gets to a certain point and you say, I think I like where it is, then you can go ahead and use your dryer and dry it. This is so pretty. It's like a big fuzzball. I'm going to tip it like this and let gravity pull that down. So what we're really ending up with is 4 cards in 20 minutes. That is so cool. I'm going to go ahead and dry it because I like where it is right here. And I am going to go ahead and draw on my little hanger, but this time my hanger is going to come off this way. And I think the ribbon is just going, the string is just going to hang down. And that will leave me room up here to put words or something. So the hanger is going to be on this side here. Laying to its side. Oh, this is so much fun. I love doing this. Let's see here. And I think we are going to go with the gold. And this is the Signo Uniball gold, metallic gold pen. It's like my Signo Uniball white that I love. But it's gold. And it's metallic. So there we go. Get that little cap in there. You don't have to color it in completely. You can leave little spaces if you want. And then I'm going to put my little string on here, put my little bow, but the little ends of my bow are kind of hanging. And the string is just hanging down. Look at that. All right. So this bonus card is done. And that is how quickly you can make 4 cards and I'm going to have to cut this one because I did it upside down. The card opens this way. Oh well, I can cut this out and put it on the front of another card. All kinds of things. See, you learn all the things. Look at that. 4 ornament cards done in less than 20 minutes. I hope that you will try this. If you do, tag me. Let me see your artwork. I love this one. That one's really pretty. They're all pretty. All right, so here they are, the finished cards. I, off camera, had gone ahead and just folded white cardstock I found some papers that I really enjoy. And this is what they look like all finished. And this one where the paper had torn when I pulled the tape off, I just cut it out. That's all you have to do. It's not a big deal. Sometimes things happen the way they're supposed to, right? So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure and click the like button. Share the video with your friends. Make some cards and share them with your friends and family. I hope that you will go out and do something creative. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you, and find a little bit of joy. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.